explain why Senator McCain might be still resentful about what happened and what you think his relationship with George W. Bush is right now.
I think it's very interesting that Senator McCain has closely aligned himself with President Bush at this time, but it fits in with McCain's nature. McCain has been very, very skilled at remaking himself throughout his career. McCain is very much an opportunist, and he knows how to move in and position himself in the limelight and get out of the limelight when it's necessary to do so. If you look at the entire history of this man's career, it began in a massive scandal that a lot of people forget about, the Keating 5 scandal, and it almost took him out of the Senate. And only because McCain cut his losses early in that was he able to survive that. It was the biggest ethics committee investigation in the history of the Congress, going back more than the Civil War period. They hadn't had a similar type of scandal. McCain survived that by becoming what he later identified as the Straight Talk Express. He acts like he's talking straight. He presents in images that he's talking straight, but there's always something else going on behind the scene there. And the situation that happened in South Carolina and in the primary the last go around, I think McCain came out of that experience and decided to make himself into the elder statesman. And then he's kind of held that role until earlier this year when he started to waffle with the Kerry camp and the Bush camp, and I think now he's just turned into, you know, your basic politician. And it's disappointing because Senator McCain could be leading the country at an extremely crucial time, as the news items you pointed out earlier at the top of the show here. And we need to have someone who has the experience he has to be talking as he claims to be a straight talk express. I don't see that right now. And this is a critical moment in Senator McCain's career. He will be defined, I think, by what happens and how he handles this period of time in his tenure in the Senate. And frankly, I think there's a lot of questions floating around as where is he, who is he? He's like a chameleon right now.
Our guest is John Doherty. He is a staff reporter for the Phoenix New-Times. We're going to break and then come back to our discussion of John McCain and look at his rise to prominence. Stay with us.